Let's talk about something that gets a lot of attention: immigration in Europe and the US, and how it's affected the finances of white people. First off, let's look at the numbers. Over the past few decades, both Europe and the US have seen significant increases in immigration. In the US, for example, immigrants made up about 5% of the population in 1960. Today, it's closer to 14%. In Europe, countries like Germany, the UK, and France have also seen big jumps. So, what does this mean for the finances of white citizens? The answer is complicated, but let's break it down. One of the main concerns you'll hear is about jobs. Some people worry immigrants take jobs from native-born workers. Others worry they drive down wages. But most studies show the impact on overall wages is pretty small. In the US, economists have found downward pressure for lower-skilled workers, often less than 2%. For higher-skilled workers, there's often no impact or even a slight increase. Immigrants can help grow the economy. Another big point is taxes and public services. Some argue immigrants use more in public services than they pay in taxes. But again, the data tells a more nuanced story. In many cases, immigrants contribute more in taxes than they receive in benefits, especially when they're working-age adults. In the US, Social Security relies on contributions from immigrants to help fund benefits for retirees, many of whom are white. Let's not forget housing. In places with lots of new arrivals, housing prices can go up, making it tougher for locals to buy a home. But this isn't just about immigration, it's also about how many homes are being built and local policies. Finally, there's the bigger picture. Immigration has helped economies grow, created new businesses, brought in new ideas. For white citizens, this can mean more job opportunities, more dynamic communities, even a stronger safety net. So, has immigration hurt the finances of white people in Europe and the US? The short answer is, not really. The impact is mostly small, and in many cases it's actually positive. It's a complex topic, but the data shows immigration is more about economic growth than loss. Thanks for watching. If you want more breakdowns like this, hit subscribe. The research consistently shows that diverse economies tend to be more innovative and resilient. Many of today's most successful companies were founded by immigrants or their children. In fields like science, technology, and medicine, immigrant contributions have been enormous. What we're seeing is a pattern that's repeated throughout history. Previous waves of immigration initially caused concern, but ultimately strengthened these societies. The same pattern appears to be happening today. This doesn't mean immigration policy doesn't matter. It absolutely does. Smart policies can maximize benefits and minimize disruption. Programs that help with integration, language learning, and skills recognition make a real difference. The bottom line is that fears about immigration devastating white finances aren't supported by the evidence. Instead, we see a more complex